let's now talk about Marcus Rashford.
Wow.
Because United are flying. And I think everyone is rightly giving Ten Hag the credit he deserves. Has he got everything spot on since he arrived at United? I think I question the Antony signing. And I think...
The value for money.
Yeah. I think other than that, I can't really think of anything he's got wrong. I mean, obviously he lost the first 2 games of the season. But Ten Hag and United are doing some really special things. Marcus Rashford's form, though, is coming as a bit of a surprise to everyone, probably because of this. The fact that in 21-22 season, he got 5 goals and 2 assists. But actually, he has been a high output player ever since he walked into this Man United team.
You now know going into every Man United game, he is going to score. It doesn't matter whether he's playing the 9, whether he's playing left wing, whatever tactical, system that Ten Hag has told him this is where you're going to play. Weghorst is going to play as a 10 today. He's going to drop a bit deeper for reasons on the press and what we're going to do to stop the other team playing out from the back. Whatever have you will, because obviously I think in the last game he pushed Fred a bit higher to really get onto the press, and then he didn't really trust Weghorst as much. I think it was Kessie. Weghorst was assigned to Kessie and Fred was assigned to De Jong because that was more of the very important need to press him and to stop him playing. So he'll mix everything else up in behind him in terms of that. And we've seen Sancho's only now just coming into the team. Anthony's not being firing, but Rashford is just a constant. Every single game, whenever he gets a sniff, he just delivers. And it's nice to see for him because I think him, Saka, Sancho in particular, they've had a rough time and they've managed to respond and kind of
lovely
rise
goal
up.
for Sancho.
Yeah, lovely goal for Sancho. But Rashford is just on another level right now. He's one of the most informed players in Europe. And yeah, I mean, I just have to sneeze because he's taken my breath away.
Well saved.
What a save.
Well saved. I just think, look, in this time he's played some Europa League football as well. Don't get me wrong, and I think 5 or I think 9 of his goals this season have come in the EFL Cup or in the Europa League. But I don't want to take anything away from him. I'm just mentioning that as context. He has been a high output player. He walked in, he scored 2 goals against Arsenal, unbelievable, and he kept scoring goals. In that season, he got 12 goals and 2 assists. Yeah. Unreal return. He might legitimately get to 40 goals in all competitions. Yeah. Genuinely. He's still got the FA Cup. Yeah. He's still got the Carabao Cup final. He's still got the Europa League to go far in. And I don't know if that includes his England goals. There's 3 at the World Cup. You can chuck those in there. Yeah. 27. He's unbelievable. And
all types of goals as well. Headers.
Yeah, runs in behind, headers,
the ball.
From distance against Arsenal. Yeah. And do you know why? Again, as an Arsenal fan, I can hate on this. I could if I want. But this is a guy who genuinely has used his platform as a footballer for good. He has used the reach he's got to have a real impact in a way that's really personal to him, but also affects millions around the country. He is a player who, in his bad times, sure, he's quite open, he speaks out, he's done interviews, he's spoken about situations, on a footballing level as well. Sometimes some people like to do the whole, stop talking, play football, whatever. Yeah. But he backs himself, he backs kind of his beliefs, and he backs himself as a person. Cecil's worked to him as well because he's done body doubling for him, says he's a top guy. Yeah. And look, I don't want rival players doing well, but if there's any I would wish good on, it's Marcus Rashford. Because A, for everything I've just mentioned as a person, but B, because actually we should be giving him so much more credit than he deserves, than he's been getting for the numbers he's putting up. Yeah. These are extraordinary numbers.
I'm quite surprised because you wouldn't think that these are the numbers he's been putting up. So I'm quite surprised to see them because it's very consistent in terms of the output, like you said.
How old is he?
I think he's 24, 25 now. I think the key for him and Man United now is to get him a new contract because he's running out in 18 months, I think, something around that. So get him tied up to a new contract. And it just goes back to the whole, for me, where will the goals come from? Ronaldo conversation. There you go. Yeah, there's the goals. Do you know what I mean? And this is with Martial injured as well, who's been consistently injured, but there was a player in there somewhere. Teams will always find a way to get goals elsewhere if there's confidence and quality and ability. If you take away one main man, so to speak, who everybody's resting their laurels on. There was goals before he came to United, and there's goals after, and Rashford stepped up.
No, fair play to him. Absolutely fair play to him. Big thanks for watching this clip. Really hope you've enjoyed it. If you want to check out the full episode,
the link is in the description. Click it now.